I don't know. He's going to destroy people.
That's senior offensive lineman Girevis Bobey-Munoz from Midland Legacy, talking preseason about what Midland Legacy would do this season. 6'2", 266 pounds, Bobey-Munoz has the ideal body for the perfect high school lineman. But that wasn't always the reality for Bobey. In fact, if it wasn't for his uncle, he wouldn't be destroying people.
When I was living in Cuba, my tío, he's the one that brought me over here, and he's told me, like, when you get here, you're going to play football. I'm like, say less.
Girevis had an interesting childhood, starting at Cuba, eventually to Florida, and ultimately to where he is now, Midland Legacy. But it wasn't always easy.
Well, I'm from Cuba, and then I lived there since, well, from when I was born to like 11 years old. I used to play soccer, boxing. I played judo. That was like my favorite sport, judo, because fighting sport. And yeah, I played sports my whole life. But in Cuba, there's no football, so I didn't know about football.
Eventually, he made it to a place where there was football, the United States.
And I went to Florida first. And then I was in Florida for like a month. But then over there, it wasn't looking good. I was in the west side of Miami, Florida, so it was bad. And the neighborhood I was, it was like shooting and stuff all the time.
Then he got to Midland, and that's where he finally found a place where he can do his passion, American football. He started playing for Midland Legacy during his sophomore year and played 7 games. Last year, he played 12 games and had 47 pancake blocks.
Actually, the pancakes, I play online, right? I love getting pancakes. I love.
He also has a schizophrenic nature of being a football player where off the field, yes or no sir, yes ma'am, no ma'am, hold the door open for kids, take care of his girlfriend, or whatever, right? And then when he puts helmet on, he's a mean guy.
But all those pancakes could have gone unflipped if it weren't for his uncle.
Oh yeah, since I was like, I don't know, like 7 years old, my uncle been trying to like get me, my mom, and my brother out, and my dad. Like, so, since we were little, we've been in that process. So that process took like 6-7 years. And then, yeah, my uncle from here, he got us out of Cuba.
While not the most glamorous position, offensive linemen are one of the most important positions in football. Look at the Cincinnati Bengals in last year's Super Bowl. Without good linemen, your QB is in a heap of trouble.
And I remember the first day we got on pads, you know, we pulled and he blocked one of our kids named Wesley Smith who plays at Texas Tech. And I said, hey, do it again. So he pulls around again and he hits him again. I said, hey, we got one, baby. You know, he's not scared, he's a sophomore, right? And Wesley was a starter, but was a junior at that time. And the strongest kid we had on the team.
Although his English wasn't the best at the time, that didn't matter to Coach Hartman. He's found a gem.
He goes, Coach, we got to talk about that. And afterwards he said, Coach, we're having a hard time communicating. I said, well, we better figure it out.
Bobey eventually got better at English and is now a huge member of the team as a vocal leader, as well as a straight-A student, showing that despite his obvious ideal football body, Bobey is more than just a football player.
He's a great kid, and so I think the one thing he's done, he's led by example, you know, and also when starting as a sophomore, then, you know, when we kind of found him, you know, I think his voice, because he was still catching on to the English language a little and not as fast, you know, but sometimes I think he thought, you know, Coach, I don't know if I can really lead because they don't listen to me. I think that I told him to his face, I said, you're crazy. I said, they watch you every day, they know what you do. That's what a leader is. There's no stage too big, too small for the kid. You know, he wants to play football, he wants to get an education, has straight A's. So he's a pleasure to coach, and you know, those guys are your favorite guys.
With his last year of high school just beginning, Girevis has big plans after he takes off in maroon and white.
So I want to go to play college football so I can get my degree, good degree on architecture engineering. If we get there, hopefully, you know, I want to work hard. I always work hard, but I want to work even harder. If there's that chance I could play in the next level on top of college.
One of the many things you know about Girevis Bobey-Munoz is that he's going to work hard. That's his identity. His absence next year will severely be missed from this Midland Legacy team. Not just because of his play on the field, but off the field as well.
Wherever he goes, he makes a home, he's gonna stick it out. He's gonna get a degree. There's not. I don't know what he wants to do in life, but I hope he wants to be a coach because I know I'd hire him. You know, so I love him. He's everything you want in a fine young man.